my god!
Huge! I managed to talk a local fisherman into taking me out fishing today.
Welcome back. We're in the Grenadines, a beautiful archipelago of tropical islands in the Caribbean. Today, we're going to sail to one of the more local islands, so Ryan can go fishing with one of the fishermen and catch a skipjack tuna in the anchorage. Sailing to Canouan today. We woke up thinking we'd stay put where we were, but our friends on MV Vagabundos have decided to go to the USVIs. We'll be saying goodbye to them really soon, so they asked us if we fancied going to Canouan, and we said yes. Let's spend 2 more days together and then we'll see them off. So that's where we're headed, and this time we are going to go to town, have a look around the island, and hopefully do some snorkeling. So it's going to be good fun. So the wind today was meant to be southeasterly, and so we were meant to be downwind, but for some reason it is northeasterly, and that's the 3rd time it happened to us. We're starting to think that maybe it's always northeasterly, not sure, but yeah, we're really glad we have a boat that can go upwind. I'm not sure Kittiwake would have put up with this, and especially against the current. Ever since we left Beckway, we haven't stopped in a place for more than 48 hours, and it all feels really adventurous, and we're always looking forward to go to the next place. So I feel like we're missing out on really getting to know a place really well, like Beckway for example. But I think it's also really good because, for example, we've been to Canouan before, but we haven't done any walking on shore, and so I'm really excited about that. So I guess it's a really good way not to get bored of any place. I am really looking forward to going back to every single other place that we've been to so far and see more of each. I think we are falling in love with the Caribbean, no doubt. How's it going? Having a good time?
Yeah. Sailing's amazing again today, 20 knots just forward of the beam, and yeah, School's loving it. There's quite a lot of current today. I've been doing more investigating of the currents, and it seems like the best thing to do is just to sail on the flood tides, because that's when the tides of the currents of the tides offset slightly the equatorial current that's going west. So that's what we'll try and do in the future. We're kind of towards the end of the ebb, but it's still like pushing us way to the west, and it doesn't matter too much because we've only come like 5 miles or so, so it just means we'll have to motor for like 10 minutes back upwind, or maybe tack if we're feeling sporty. Elena wants to motor.
No, Vagabundos are waiting for us.
See,
we are late.
I want to say. So
well, the speed picked up, didn't it?
Yeah, the speed was good out in the open water, but in the shallow water just north of Meru, the waves were still quite steep, and we were just like hobby horsing a bit and splashing around a bit, and then the speed kept dropping. but we just put up with it, and then after maybe the first half an hour the wind like steadied out and the waves moved out of it, and yeah, getting a bit of a gust now because we're coming right up close to Canouan. So yeah, and we're in the lee of Canouan now in terms of the like waves, so we might be able to point a little bit higher and round the point a little bit closer.
We arrived! It looks incredible and we're really excited to go to shore. Canouan is a small island in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Its territory has been divided in 3 parts. The northern side, which is a tourist development, the central part, which is where the locals live, and the southern side, which features a marina and airport.
Hello.
The northern and southern sides are fenced off and protected by guards. On the windward side, there's a coral reef, which forms a stunning lagoon. Sadly, much of the beaches and area facing the lagoon are private property.
Wow.
However, the locals are extremely friendly and the natural beauty of the island is unforgettable. Look at his policy. I think he's just running away from me. Did you have fun today?
Yeah, it's really nice. Canouan's really cool. It's kind of like very authentic Caribbean, whereas in like Bequia it feels like they're laying on quite a lot for the tourists, which in a way is good because obviously like there's a lot more stuff there. But yeah, it feels like the real kind of Caribbean kind of place. And we saw the windward side of the island, which was really cool.
Yeah, that reef is massive, huh?
Incredible. Like it seems like as big as the Tobago Keys, you know. Like it goes all the way up the eastern side of the island.
Yeah. We saw our first tortoises.
Yeah,
Cute.
some tortoises.
Tortoises? How do you say that?
That's sweet.
Tartaruga.
Tartaruga.
What else did we see? Yeah, really cool stuff.
Yeah, it's nice just to see the town a bit as well, because like we're going to stay here for a little while, so it'll be cool to maybe go back to that vegetable shop when the ship comes in with the fresh veggies.
Yeah.
And there's like people selling fish if we can't catch any. So.
Well,
yeah,
but
nice.
You're working on that, aren't you?
I am. I'm trying my best. It'd be nice to catch a honking great big snapper or grouper or something before dinner.
Grouper.
We're not going to catch a grouper.
Maybe one day.
Yeah, we'd have to go with bullywugs.
Should I boil up some rice anyway?
Just in case.
Just in case.
Yeah.
Alrighty. What are you up to now?
Well, at the moment I'm untangling this line, but as the sun's set, we're going to do a bit of night fishing for snapper. I don't know how many snapper we've caught in this anchorage, maybe 3?
Yeah.
Up to now. So yeah, it's a decent chance that we can catch snapper. Sometimes it just seems if they're about there'll be loads of bites and then they'll like catch one. If they're not, then nothing happens.
It's not easy, this fishing thing, is it?
No, not really. We're not allowed to spearfish here, which is a more sort of guaranteed way to catch fish, but visitors aren't allowed to in St. Vincent. It seems like it's banned pretty much everywhere now, spearfishing, which is a real shame because it's pretty sustainable. Good that you can select exactly what fish you want and what not. So yeah, we're doing line fishing, hand line fishing, and I'm using some of the jacks that I caught this morning. So just cut off a chunk of fish flesh and put it onto the hook. Once I've detangled this, I'll show you the rig. Okay?
Yeah, that's it.
Yep.
And
There's
then
2 little bits of jack.
What's on that line as well?
So this is like a dropper rig. So this weight down here, this egg sinker, will go down to the bottom.
Yeah.
And I'll probably keep it slightly off the bottom because the boat's moving around a bit in these gusts and I don't want to get it snagged. And then further up the line is attached with a dropper loop. Is attached this hook. So that should just like sit there just above the seabed. And that's apparently the best place for snapper. Seems to work pretty well. We've been having a lot of luck with this rig. So I'm going to drop it over the side and then I'll attach a little bell to it so that if anything bites we'll hear it, and then I can set another one as well.
Something going on. Oh my god! He's huge!
It's a big yellow-tailed snapper.
Yellow, wow! That's
Sweet,
amazing! Huh? Did it hurt?
Yeah, when I pulled it on it kind of went,
oh no.
It's fine, it's fine. Honestly, like he pulled really hard. I was worried we'd caught a stingray.
Oh wow.
Because I saw one earlier.
That's amazing.
It's a beauty, huh?
Yeah, really beautiful.
Fish. So this guy's inhaled it though, and the hook
can't get the hook out.
Buried all the way
Oh, look at the mouth.
down past the gills. So he's dead, by the way. I'm not just like
no, you're not
handling him.
Playing it. Yeah.
Alive, but
nice, well done.
Thanks a lot. Try and catch another one.
Yeah.
So I managed to talk a local fisherman into taking me out fishing today. I think we're going to go catch some live bait and then use them to fish for tuna and maybe snapper. What bait fish are we going to get?
Like sardines.
Sardines.
Yeah. All alone again tonight, but you don't seem to forget about yourself. Wondering how it could go so wrong, but you didn't call for help. But let me tell you about the trees and the seas, how it's all connected. The flowers and the birds and bees, the northern lights, yeah, we're all affected.
Checkley fishes to provide his family with food and also to sell fish for money. He's one of the best fishermen in the bay, and when we were in Canouan we'd often see him rowing around in his little green Walker Bay dinghy. But today I lent him our outboard. His fishing gear is super basic and simple, but his skill and the effort he puts into fishing are super high, and he knows every inch of this bay. We fish live sardines on free lines for tuna and dropper rigs for snapper and trevally.
So here's a reminder to look at life that's pouring into you. And so my friend, let me tell you once again, and you know that it's true. Forget about seeing it or hearing it, in the end you must feel. Forget about all you know, you need to go, it's okay to let go. Just let it go, go, go. Then you're breathing in. You're breathing out. We're breathing in. We're breathing
Oh, I guess it went well.
Yeah, look at this snapper.
Wow, that's huge.
Yellowtail snapper. Yeah. A couple of trevallies.
Ah, nice.
And then loads of like little snappers and stuff.
You know, I called you on the radio. I was getting worried because I couldn't see you on the horizon.
No, I didn't hear it. Too busy fishing.
Too busy fishing. Hey ho. And this afternoon.
Let me know if you need my fishing expertise again.
Hey, welcome back, sweetie.
Thanks a lot.
You were gone for like 5 hours, I think.
What time is it?
It's 12:30. I think you left at 6.
Did I really?
Yeah.
Oh. It was fun.
What did you catch?
Well, a couple of smaller fish. This one they call a butterfish.
Oh.
This one, I can't remember what he called this, but it's got really sharp spines. And then the main event was this guy.
Wow. What is he? A skipjack?
Yeah, skipjack tuna.
It's really pretty.
Yeah, it's even prettier before it dies.
No, really. So we're gonna have sushi for lunch.
Sushi or with a little bit of frying or whatever, I don't know. Whatever you fancy.
You've got a red nose.
I know. I tried to cover up with my buff, but the sun's like
really
killer
hot.
this time, yeah.
Yeah. Cool. So you know now how to catch a skipjack?
Yeah, I need a cast net to get those little fish.
Oh no!
There's just like, when he saw the bait fish that I caught, the little trevallies,
Yeah.
he was like, yeah, you'll catch a barracuda with that, but never a tuna. So, but it was good.
It's really
They have it
nice.
so much simpler. Like I had my line set up with all like swivels and like all kinds of stuff, and he just like took this and he was like, no, you don't need any of that. What you want to do is just get this line and tie a hook on the end.
Oh, really?
Oh, okay, no fluorocarbon. And he was just like, what? And then this caught that tuna on this tiny hook.
Amazing.
I think I've been overthinking it on the fishing front.
Slightly.
All you need is decent live bait, I think.
So it was live, the bait?
Yeah, and there was like tons of it as well. Like a bucket like this, we had 3 of them with like loads of them swimming around.
Oh,
so
wow.
there wasn't a chance of not catching anything. And they're like sardines as well. Like I was thinking of just getting some and frying them up. It's a delicacy in Spain.
Nice. Successful fishing expedition finally.
Yeah, really successful.
Well done.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoy our videos, you can help support them on Patreon or by a PayPal donation. Join us next time for more adventures in this charming tropical archipelago.